We just do a tour and no meeting.
No meeting, just a tour.
I'm double checking.
The tour is a separate event.
Yeah, the tour we can go on, and it's okay to do that because we won't have a quorum.
We can't talk about.
Well, frankly, if there was less than a quorum.
So you don't have a quorum.
I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah.
It's when you have a quorum that you can't talk about business outside of the meeting.
Nora's coming, but not for the tour. She's coming at 5:30.
She's coming.
Enjoy and see.
This meeting of the city school committee to order. This is a special meeting because among other things we are at the site.
Well, hurry up and start. This is the start.
Calling this meeting to order, Jim.
Okay, then give me moments.
And the meeting's got to stay.
I thought we were going to do the tour.
No, he's carrying it around.
Well, Ken's did it.
Well, I got it, so you don't have to worry about it.
Ken, it looks like your fingers are crossed the way.
No, it's not. I can tell in the window.
It looks that way. I didn't say it was. Just it looks that
Okay,
Am I wrong? Does it not
okay.
look like it?
All right, the first item is the tour, and then when we're done with touring the new facilities that are available here, we'll have our business meeting, and hopefully we'll have a quorum by then. So, who's our tour leader, right?
Tom Baker.
If you look at this edges, you'll see there's a rubberized flooring that's got protection down so we don't mess it up. So this will be cardio and fitness equipment in this room. And so we're just about to punch this room out and move that equipment in. So I think in a couple weeks we'll actually have this room active and available for use. Okay? If you can, we won't go in here, but this is the dance room, so you'll see if you walk in, we might as well go in here, why not?
Yeah, you gotta show them the locker room. Wow.
You need a mirror ball.
So this room has a hardwood floor and mirrors, and so this is meant for dance and other similar activities. Those are storage rooms for equipment back there.
For audio equipment? You know,
Yoga mats, exercise mats.
Correct. Yoga mats, things of that nature. Okay. So go through this door. We're going through one of the pool restrooms, pool locker room.
oh, this is the locker room.
This is a big locker room. Yeah. Right off the pool.
This is the pool work we're about 90% complete. What remains, they're doing some backflow here, and then we can start filling with water. So weather permitting, there's about two or three more weeks to do here for the pool to be complete. We're looking at some rain over the next couple weeks, so that may impact us. But you can see you can also see the gutter system. This is the gutter system. The water level will be right at about that white line around there. And then, so the idea is the water level is fairly flush with the pool deck. And then you'll see that trench is a gutter system. It's the gutter system that allows the pool, minimizes the wave action so that you can have a variety of uses. So you can kind of see that gutter system in there now. And so the pool deck will be the same level as that tile, and the water will just be a few inches below the edge of the tile. So there's not a big, deep difference between the pool deck and the water like you see with older pools.
Well, no, this is a concession stand.
Oh, okay.
This is our concession stand.
So this is the concession stand that has the outdoor access for when the field is in use. There's another smaller concession stand at the other end that's really meant for the pool and the gym. So this will be accessible, and even though there's no activity in the gym, if there are people utilizing the field, they can come in there and do their concessions here through those windows.
Do you have plumbing in here?
It will actually be.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a sink that goes, you can't see it yet, they're putting the countertops in now.
Okay.
Okay?
This will be a concession for the gym too. I don't think they're gonna.
I guess, yeah.
They're not going to the pool.
That's just for the pool,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They've been doing practice in the gym for about 6 weeks now, and also games. And you see the Emery City logo, a city logo in each of the 4 corners, and then the high school logo in the center of
I could barely talk, speak to you. She's talking about what you need.
Yeah, we just okay. So let's walk back through. You can see. I guess I don't know if someone's in here. There are people using them now, so feel free to walk in and look
I'm
at
not going in.
Yeah, but you can go.
Either ladies
We can each
on
go
this
in.
side, one on this
Whichever.
I sure don't want to go in there.
Okay. We probably won't want to film refurbished and actually moved them a little bit to get the sidewalks better. Those have been donated by trade union. Right, IBW. And so we want to honor that original donation by reusing those scoreboards instead, since they had provided them.
Area before.
I don't think so, was
No, it's all new.
Just one step here.
So one thing you'll see is that we're actually starting to off-haul our last bit of dirt. We've been storing dirt here, used for the kind of operations here. In the next month, this will all be cleared out. We'll be vacating our trailers and moving into Building A, which will be our new office space, because we're going to start the field construction. So during the months of sort of mid-March through mid-June, that 3-month period, we're doing all of our site work. The new play field, the site concrete sidewalks, irrigation, planting. Once we get out of the rainy season, the idea is we're doing that during the spring to finish up.
And where's the soil going?
Well, this soil goes to the appropriate off-haul facility, which is, if it's a class 1, it's non-hazardous, and most of this is. It'll just go to that off-haul. We test it before we take it off, and so we may have a small amount that has to go to a class 2 facility. We haven't had significant hazardous soils here because we did a big soil remediation project at the beginning of the project about 2 years ago. Okay. So I think we'll walk up here along around C. This will be probably the part of the walk where the footing might not be the best. So just watch your steps. I'm also pointing out that we're building a new sound wall along that existing chain link fence. That is one of the mitigation to mitigate noise for the neighbors. And then the old chain link fence will be cut out. So that's something we've been working with the HOA next door to Emeryville Village to do that. So the new sound wall is about 2/3 as high as that fence right now.
Will they still have light through there?
It's a solid wall. It's built as wood. It's actually built out of wood timbers and steel posts and wood timbers. It's actually kind of nice looking, but it's meant to be acoustic, so that the noise from the field does not have the impacts of noise are mitigated to the neighbors next door.
Is there not going to be anything to make up that gap that gets it this high, since we're going to be playing ball in the field?
I think that it's 12 feet high. It is not as tall as that, though. That's 16 feet high, so it's a little bit less high than that. But we talked to the neighbors, and because we asked them the question, do you want us to leave that chain link fence behind so it would be on their side,
Right.
or take it down? And their HOA actually has elected to go ahead and take it down because they think they're willing to deal with the less height if it can look more attractive from their side of the wall. Okay.
But you're going to get a lot of balls over there, so you know, maybe you want to put a net up.
Okay, all right. So right here, this area here is a informal outdoor play area for high school and middle school. And then the field itself actually starts right about where Cindy is standing is kind of the outfield. So it really is, it's a big square, you know, as you've seen, it's a kind of trapezoid in shape.
Are there going to be any shade structures out here?
There are no shade structures. There are bleachers and dugouts, and then there's a batting cage structure. It's a portable it's a kind of a modular batting cage, but there are no shade structures actually in the scope right now. I guess we could see how things operate, but that's something would be easy to add. Okay. To the left here, you'll see this is a staging area for a lot of equipment. Over there is an outdoor area where we're cutting studs. And we're done with framing now. So this is a big yard, a kind of corp yard for all the framing. All the metal framing is now complete. So we'll walk back through, but I want to walk around this way now so you can see the K-3 the yellow board you see there is sheeting, is the substrate for the stucco. You'll see that this silver color, that's actually waterproofing that's going on outside of that. And we're done on one side. We're just about finished here. The schedule right now is during the month of March to finish the stucco, put the windows in. The roofing is complete on this building right now, so that we can. This is the last building we need to close in. All the other buildings are closed in now. And actually, you can see that. You can hear this is great. You can see some of the site work is actually now started. This is This shows the edge of the field and the walkway that goes around it. And there's a small retaining wall. Where you see that metal rebar? That's a retaining wall that goes around there. So you can see the field will be on the left side from where we're standing, and this will be concrete. That's concrete sidewalk that actually they're starting to form up right now.
How tall is that wall?
It's probably about 6 inches taller than you see now.
A lot of steel for the foundation.
Over here.
Yes. But you can see, yeah, there's a couple stairs. There's an outdoor sort of walkway on the second level and some stairs that come down that you maybe see in the renderings. To the right is the multi-purpose room. When we're on the other side, we'll walk through that space.
John, we might want to. Today they had a lot of red danger tape up in the middle section, so we had to walk
from this side.
Yeah, and then we've been doing that all week.
I didn't walk in the courtyard today.
Today was harder. We could show. Worst case scenarios. Oh, we can.
Every week it's 10 o'clock.
No one will run me over.
So do you want? I can say something about this room if you want. Oh, is it right there? I'll get it.
Just stand next to him.
Yeah, just stand.
So, let me share with you. So this is the multi-use room. So there is, similar to the gym, one large wall that's motorized. You see that large beam up there? So the wall comes out here. This wall will be up in the mornings in particular, so that the high school students will come in if they want to grab something. There's the food line is back that way. This is about almost twice the size of what we have currently at the Annie Yates campus. And then the K-5 students come in that side. So high school comes this way, 6, 7, 8 come in this way if they want to grab something in the morning. K-5 come off this main yard. So we have a lot of separation, and we have another wall that actually goes there because that's the high school music room with some music practice rooms.
And you'll see a couple things. These are both two large windows. That's why there's no wall there. So those will all be glass. On the first floor here, back here is the kitchen and server areas for food service. And there's two halves of those, so you can operate each half independently. This again is the music room, but it's also, if you have a performance in here, that acts as kind of a stage area. And each there'll be 3 projector screens, one in the center for the large room, and then one on each side if you divide the rooms in half. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's regular old bed. This is they drew to the last roofing is that piece.
Okay.
And this piece they're finishing that right now actually. This is done and the big high roof over there is done.
So when we come through here, we usually just duck through ours in the morning. We think I went to hit their head, but they were okay. So you're gonna duck as you come through. So just one step.
Some people will
Some
duck.
people will just walk. Some people will walk through.
duck.
You go this way, and then duck, and then duck one more time. Stay down. There you go. Because there's two bars.
Well, I don't think we had to duck much, did we?
No.
No.
I just wanted to show them the new color we're painting. We're getting rid of that greeny color.
Oh.
The B's now.
Down and then one more bar. One more.
Okay.
Yeah, that was harder for Don.
The sound's on him.
Carolyn, some of us have to duck, some of us don't, but still watch yourself. There's 2 bars, one and then the other one lower bar. Yeah.
Recording this for the insurance company.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We, let's turn off the cameras for a minute. Yeah. Okay. One more.
So this is that middle part, right?
This is primarily the K5 area.
In the evening, you can go
Stage, the outdoor stage,
It's
decline
beige.
and
It's beige. Yeah.
So right now we're in the
But
community
that
commons,
green is changing.
which is the large main central space. You'll see over here where we have there's a lot of foundation work and posts. We're now building the deck elevator stair structure. That's the area that we had to hold off on because we had to resequence the utilities because of the East Bay mud issue, build the buildings first. And so this until about a month ago we were putting all the utilities in after the buildings had started. Those are now done, and so now we can build this structure over here. So you see that the high school has the wall. This wall faces the deck structure. Those walls get built after the deck, which is why those have not been built yet. We're in the process, you can see a little bit. We're building temporary walls on the inside of that to expedite closing the building inside so we can put flooring and wood cabinet work down that we can't do now because of the cool weather and the humidity. So that's when we get those walls built, those tarps will come down, and as we build this structure, we're doing the footings for it now. That'll rise. That's the last work we need to do so we can access the high school. And over here you can see the exterior insulation is all done on the K-8 school. And over here on building B, our stucco work is pretty much done on this side. All the windows are in. One thing I want to point out, as you'll see, is that this is integral color stucco that has paint over it. And that's the reason we have that detail is that way if something chips the stucco, it doesn't look, it's a really good quality stucco finish that you see in schools mostly. In that way, so there's another coat of paint that goes on top of that. That you'll see that's painted over there, but this has not been painted yet.
Can I say something next to it? So we showed this at the board meeting 2 weeks ago. We've been showing it a few times. All these areas, there's gates here, there's gates over there, and there's gates there. In the event of a fire drill or fire alarm, we can push out on the panic bars, but no one's coming the other way into this yard. So when the K-5 students are here, that's it. Unless someone's helping someone to get in, no one's coming the other way in.
Should we walk maybe through B and that way?
Can we take a peek into the library so
Yeah,
we can sort of see
sure.
how big it is? Because it looks a lot larger than.
And John, there's a covered walkway
There's a covered walkway that goes along here, and
it comes along here.
along here. And that covered walkway work starts next month.
We've had all of our K-5 teachers been over this.
Ken, first time out here?
Yeah.
I think.
I'll talk offline. I mean, it's cool. I like it.
It's a lot bigger. I just think it's important to see it's much
Yeah.
bigger.
Oh yeah.
So this is the library, so again, in building D, the walls are painted. What's not done is the flooring, the doors, and the casework. And again, the flooring, doors, and casework.
You can walk in, Ken.
Yeah, keep going.
You can see how big the
Well,
library
not only
is.
have we want to get the building condition before we do that.
Yes.
It's like a
About
story
a month ago, and they're still interested. They're actually interested. Oh, good. So that's one of the things that's been
And that's actually a computer lab.
great. Why?
So you'll see this room here is this is the computer lab, the room that's got the different paint color, and that'll have a system of reconfigurable desks and computers. This is another study room out back here that can be used either as a teaching space or as a library space. We walked through the office area. This area over here, where was a cafe, now that's just another.
No, that was the cafe. It's going to become the Historical Society.
More library.
This is where the library space is, and so there'll be the desk.
And actually, the desk is right here. So you see the soffit?
Yeah.
The desk is in there.
And that was going to be a cafe, but we're talking about the Historical Society being able to put displays in there. So they're up on it. They want to do it. So we just gotta.
Middle school students who will be set
Okay.
design cappuccinos.
So we're going to go back out and head through buildings, the interior of the other two buildings.
Okay. You should just tell me that is great.
All right, so now we're going to walk through the admin building. This is the first part of this floor is the school district offices. And as we walk through, we go into the city office area and then into the public lobby. So watch your step and your head walking through this area here.
Okay. Well, prices and stuff like that come up.
Yeah.
And what about other sports?
I mean, we're trying to keep busy. Then you have the other ones come after that.
Okay.
So, will you say something? There is a delay here because I'm having a few more walls taken out. My office is not large enough.
No delay. So you'll notice that buildings A and B are wood frame, and that's because the California size building codes, instructional spaces like the high school and the K-8 school have to be steel frame construction. That's why there's a different building type. This is basically an office building. Building A is basically a community center, so we can do these.
So they care less about us than the kids.
Well, it's it. So so we're in the school district offices now. This is actually this is how you'll enter. That's the main door. This is a conference room, and we'll walk through the corridor to the city office. You'll see this building. All the windows are in, exterior walls. So we're now starting to do. We're going to start doing sheetrock next week. Actually, they've already started a little bit of that. In this, so we're going to start doing the interior finishes in this building starting next week. And then putting the insulation in and see we're starting.
You haven't been in here at all. I've been
Community
so focused on the school.
Services, School District. Of shared use of
This is the shared use area here.
Shared use area, okay.
IT cable. That's what this all is.
I don't know how to do it.
And by now we're in the city. These are city offices.
Now in the city offices, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I think this is the break room area. And this one, yeah, this is the break room.
Oh, right in the middle, right?
Yeah, that's the break room. I think then we have offices.
It's a nice concept.
So does that
The break.
demarcate the school
Right.
from the
I think the
city?
break room.
We share the break room, actually.
Right, so there's two sets of doors and there's a shared use area with break room, copy room, et cetera, in between the two.
So yes.
Uh-huh.
These are our community services offices, and this is our
This is a big glass window that goes in there, and that's a conference room. So this will all be glass here, and that's the service room.
I have a question. How do they get this out of here?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Actually,
How does that get out of
it
here?
rolls out to something that's only this wide.
I want to see that when that
Yeah.
goes out that door. This is the welcome center.
So this is the welcome center. You see this is all a glass window right here with an open stair to the second floor where we have wellness and the student-based health center. This is one of our areas for the city's art program, and the city's now received proposals for art pieces, different types of art pieces that would go in this space. This is the space that you'll see from San Pablo, that you'll see from this glass. And there's a reception desk that goes right here. And this is as you enter the site, as the public enters the site on a regular day, this is the primary place you'll go to.
And right over there, there's going to be glass windows, and that's our team room. We call it our team room. So everybody's in there, people at desks, and see in there.
Is this the teen room right here, Cindy? Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm asking because I know we're going to need it now.
Oh dear.
Start it there.
Oh dear.
You're still here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Well, you know, there's going to be desks, computers, TVs. Okay.
So teen room, main entry, and you can kind of see how the stair goes up. So this is really kind of a big glass room.
I'm starting to really, I haven't been in here, but I can tell you a lot about it. Oh, you want?
You know, the sky's like the same color as the building, so it almost looks like the whole thing's enclosed, doesn't it?
That would be something.
I'm telling you.
So Christian, your project's not going to be sale? What'd you end up establishing your budget at? About 5 or 6 million?
Can I say something while I'm sitting next to you? So, currently at Anna Yates, it's unfortunately by design, it's pretty easy for people just to walk in the building, go into the multi-purpose room. We actually had a parent cause a disruption a couple months ago. We had to send a letter to them. We can walk into the school, maybe walk past the office, no one will see you. As you come in here, you'll see where the counter is here on the left. It's going to be a lot harder to just walk into the school building now without someone being able to stop you. So come on in.
Here for real. This will all be fun.
I think this is it here.
Yeah. There's an exterior wall.
I assume there's a camera top here.
Watch that rebar.
Yeah.
But this is the one controlled entry to the K-8 school.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's a lot of teachers were happy to hear about this.
Yeah.
So in here, all of our mechanical, electrical, pump, plumbing, rough-in, which is the stuff that goes inside the walls and ceilings, is pretty much complete. The ductwork and plumbing. We're going to be, as soon as this building is closed in, which is probably about 3-4 weeks, we'll start with sheetrock in here. So the next building that gets sheetrocked is building B, and then those crews will come over here.
Elevator shaft, in case you missed it.
Elevator.
This is all K1 classrooms as we go along.
And all the elevator cabs have been fabricated and they're stored in the warehouse right now until we come in.
It's fun. Isn't that right? Like, yeah.
So these are the K through 2 classrooms.
K1.
And these all have large windows into the classrooms, which is what these big openings are here.
Where are the storage closets going to be?
There are different.
Which wall?
Let's see if I can show you the different. Oh, you mean in the classroom? Jim?
Yes.
Every classroom has a wall with a sink with cabinetry that locks. So if you,
So
it's,
sort of a wall
it's
of
different
cabinets.
in every room, but if you look, you can probably spot the sink.
Yeah, see the backing? It's
Yeah.
it's the with the
I do.
horizontal strips, that's where that's going to be in this classroom.
Then one entire wall is tackboard, so the teachers were excited. They'll have a lot more wall space to put things up. One wall will have a presentation device, so they can work from there if they want as well. And I thought you meant storage. There's additional storage rooms as you go through each floor as well. But these rooms are about 300 square feet larger than our current kindergarten, first grade classrooms.
Kindergarten, that's where you need the big rooms.
Yeah. We go.
Yeah.
We can show them one of the third floor is dedicated science rooms on the ground. The other benefit besides talking about your science,
We got a site as well.
Oh, really?
yeah. So Mark,
Should we go 2 levels?
well, let's stop. Yeah, we will, but let's. Oh yeah. You might as well. So let's go on the next one. Except we might as well go all the way up.
Yeah.
I think we'll take you all the way up if you don't mind. So this floor is 2nd and 3rd grade, 2 4th grade classes, and then we go up one more. It's all 6th, 7th, and 8th. 5th,
We're
6th.
going all the way up?
We're going all the way
We're
up.
going to look at the view.
Am I going to be able to see down?
This is starting to be more like a Hitchcock film every day.
You can enter from one room to the next. Maybe it's primarily this side.
Yeah, that's
It's a regular classroom.
right.
This is
So you hear the sinks.
Yeah. Dedicated science classroom for the 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade. So you see the sinks all along the wall on the side. All the other rooms are primarily
Biology lab, science lab.
science lab, and the first floor has one as well for the K-5. The high school has 2 dedicated for science.
Is this the building that had the topping up?
Yeah,
Or
That's
beam?
correct. In fact, that beam is actually right up here
It's over around
someplace.
here someplace.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's what Alice said our name should be on it. Yeah.
Get the scenic view.
You can see the view. It's over to
Hey, I can see the art
Bayside.
sign from here.
Emeryville.
Yeah, I've already had teachers saying, I want to be on that side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, there's a deck off the 2nd floor on this side.
Correct.
So I had some teachers right away go, oh, I want to put a garden out there. I want to put flowers. I want to do that. So I said, yeah, I know. So here come my problems. I know.
The trees.
Yeah.
So, let's go to the other side. We can overlook the
Oh, yeah. We have other visitors.
and there is a casework that goes along this that kind of covers that lower part of that racetrack.
Oh, I see. But it's not. It's kind of neat. This is the weaker.
This is the seismic bracing. So this is
Oh my
down
gosh.
down the Commons.
I
You
can
can
see
see
Berkeley.
the view from up here.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I actually haven't looked at that well. Wow. There's it.
You see Berkeley.
Yep.
And
I've gotten to see that's what they're.
Can't you see it from your house?
I don't go up on the roof a lot.
You can see here actually the mechanical equipment is on the roof of building B, and then that framing is the roof screen that screens it off from the street, which is required by the city.
And that was just pretty good today.
Mhm.